Good morning, my friends. This is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki, and just doing some more testing and to go do some six stones, put some six stones into Nick Fury, and so yeah, must do that. So of course I ranked 3 my 6-star Nick Fury, so he's amazing, and I didn't spend enough time yesterday going through his abilities and his statistics, so let's do that now. So you can see he has 3,263 attack, 38,000 health, which is, pretty decent numbers. I think his attack is really high. Of course, I don't have any other rank 3 6-stars to compare him to. Pretty good, well, really good critical rating. I mean, I think anything above 30% is really, really strong. And so, yeah, he has really nice statistics. And yeah, let's take a look at his abilities. Of course, the life model decoy. So we'll go put 6 stones into him. Not so much for the 6 stone ability. Actually, not at all for the 6 stone ability. Though having it degen slower is sort of nice, but it's more for his prestige. So I'm going to get my total prestige above 11k. And so he gets a fair bit of increased critical rating with his with a bleeding opponent. I've never really understood this one. While the opponent is not under the effective region buff, all of Nick's bleeds are 100% more potent. So if they're not regenerating, they're double. I think that's right. Seems weird. Actually, it was interesting when you think about wars, and so often opponents have willpower, and that means if you're fighting them with willpower, they are going to not be as strong. So it's sort of interesting. Maybe we'll see if we can test that out. Of course, the damage. So ending with a light, 1,347. So that's the big time bleed, but very quick. But with deep wounds, that really adds a lot of time to this. So it's 3.5 seconds, so as opposed to 1 second. Any medium attack. Medium attacks is sort of the very lowest damage, relatively long, 6 seconds. But the heavy attack is where you can build up those internal bleeds, because you get 3 of them with each heavy attack, and again, they'll do a lot of damage, but last a long time. I've never actually used this auto block. Maybe we'll try to find a Darkhawk and test that on, though. But it's too bad, because Darkhawk gives them the bleed. It doesn't bleed. I guess Heimdall would be perfect. And this knocking down the opponent purifies Nick's non-damaging debuffs. I mean, that would be great if you're trying to deal with a void. You heavy him, knock him down, and then you're able to get rid of all those nasty, degenerating debuffs that void puts on you, since they're technically not damaging. 8 stacks of bleed. Okay, we know about that. So a lot of damage, but over 30 seconds, and so of course the charges, pretty much understand all of these. I would say the big thing is that once the Fury is active, where is that? Oh, so when Nick is under the effect of Fury effect, tactical charges are paused. So I believe that means if you got him in his Nick Fury's Furious mode, you can you then just will have permanent charges. Of course, then you get to 20 and then it resets itself. But we'll go test that out too. And the last thing I want to test out is his 2 special attacks. So you get 6,000 extra if Fury is active, and you get another 6,000 extra if you have internal bleed. Now my question is, does this stack? Like if I have both of these on, do I get a total of 12,000 extra attack? And so yeah, let's just answer that question. So actually, let's answer that question first. That one seems to be the most fun. So just for a quick reference, so let's go look at the 5-star Nick and just see how much more powerful the 6-star is. So 5-star Nick Fury. I hate the way they put it at the bottom. I'm gonna be so excited. I think they're changing that in the next update. So let's just look at a couple of things. So let's just look at the bleed. So we have 1,057, 115. So now he, as a 6-star, is actually we can do this a lot better. Organized. Both 5 and 6 stars, and sort by rank. There we go. Now I should be able to go back and forth between the 2 of them. That's what happened to my 6-star. Oh, it's funny. He's actually like so much lower ranked. Okay, so let's look at that again. So we have 1,035, 57, 115. So now we have 1,300, 74, and 149. So not quite 50% more. I mean, maybe that's actually pretty easy with the 1,300. You're looking at 30% more power, more damage with Nick. And so let's do this. Both of these are 6,000. Let's go back to the 5-star. So, and then with him, both of those are 4,600. So yeah, a modest increase there. I would guess about 30%. I guess I could take the calculator out and look. But yeah, we'll say 30%. So yeah, big 30% jump to get a rank 3, which is impressive. I should explain. So it's early in the morning, of course, just because I'm so jet lagged. I still wake up, or as the French would call it, horaire de collage. And so yeah, and my hair is a mess, even though I don't have much of it now. So we're just going with the cap to give me a little bit of a anti-hairstyle. I mean, I guess if you really want to see it, yeah, so, maybe it's not too bad. But yeah, you know, always a little bit vain, all of us. So yeah, we'll just put this back on, and yeah, it's my jogging cap. So okay, so yeah, let's check out the first. Thing is the special. Okay, so oops, we don't want to do that. Where is our friend, the Winter Soldier? Winter Soldier. Winter Soldat would be actually the really correct German way of saying it. Oh, what have I done? Why can't I find it? Because I'm all over the place. Let's try this again. Fight, event quest, special quests. There is Winter Soldat. Yeah, I guess I don't want to have all these on. Let's just go just with Nick. And we get only Nick, just like we did with the last testing. Okay, so we're going for Special 3 first without, then we'll get in now Furious and see what it is like with it, and then we'll get the Bleed and the Fury. And we'll see if it all works together for one big Special 3. So let's just get the Special 3 real quick. I actually don't want to get these bleeds. I'm just so in the habit of doing it. Sorry if we get hit, because we want to get to the Furious. But I don't want to lose power, so we'll just hang off getting hit. And I think this does, was it 15,000? I can't remember. I tested it yesterday and got all the numbers. And yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, yes, thank you for throwing your SP1. Okay, we're about ready here. Okay, here comes the SP3, so this is without the Fury, and I'm just going to let it expire because I want to have the best test I can, so I'm not going to get any of the damage bonus. And let's see where we end up. It's a pretty cool SP3. It's short, which is nice. So what was it, 18,000, okay? So we had 18,000. Now let's get the Fury on. So we'll go let him knock me down all the way, which means I can just chat with you for a little bit. Hello, how are you doing? Hope your day is going well. And yeah, okay, so back to the fight. Furious. I got that from getting 20 charges. You can see the charges all pause now, which is really cool. It's one of the things I want to look at is getting those things pause. But once he gets rid of the life model decoy, of course, then he has the Furies permanently up, and so I think we're about there. Okay, now we are there. Now let's get SP3. And so we did 18,000 a minute ago when we did the I can't think what I'm saying. Oh, when we did the special. Yep, so now we have the Fury. Okay, we're ready. Let's see. So again, letting it expire. It's so funny just because I have such muscle memory when I see that I almost pushed it, but I didn't. So we've gone from 18,000 to, let's see what this is. 39,000. Okay, so more than doubled it, which is what we sort of saw in the testing. So now we got the Fury, and let's get the bleed on him, and let's get another SP3 and see what happens. So I think, yeah, I guess I never have really even thought about trying to stack both on. I don't know if it's impractical or not. I mean, it's sort of a lot to worry about as you're fighting. Just, you know, like if you're using Hammer of War, trying to do all these things at the same time might be a little too much going on. At least for me, I tend to get distracted easily and forget things, so I try to keep things as simple as possible when I fight in war. Okay, we need to get 2. Of course, it's not specials, and so let's just do mediums here. That gives me a bunch of bleeds, and heavies are a real winner here. Okay, get a quick 2. Oh, no, just missed it. Okay, let's see. Oh, of course I keep on getting hit. It's not helping. Oh my god, I got hit again. Jeez, I might die. Okay. Oh, I might kill him too. Okay, well, this has been a big disaster. Big disaster. Okay, well, let's not worry about this fight, and let's just stop it, and let's go in again and go right to his SP3. So we had 18,000, 39,000, and now we'll do it. And yeah, well, I don't want to revive him. We'll just quit and start again, and let's see what happens when we have both of them active. Does it stack is the big question. It means we get to go through getting to Furious Fury again, which is, I guess I could almost get it. We'll see if just all the tactical charges, but about this doing that, I can just hang out with you. So hello there. You come here often. Yeah, and that's the end of my hanging out. So, let's see. Okay, we're almost at Furious's Fury. Got plenty of power. Yeah, I don't know if I have time to get the stun up. I mean, the bleed up in time, so I know bleed. So we'll just go ahead and let him get him into the real Nick Fury stage, and then we'll worry about building up the special. Okay, this is the only thing about this game. Is a little bit boring. Anyway, letting him die. Okay, so off we go. Let's do a better job of getting speeds on. So that is one more heavy. If he he's not cooperating, he's throwing specials. Okay, this should do it. Okay, so now we just gotta get to the SP3, and let's see if these things stack. I guess I have to be the world's leading expert on Nick Fury now that I have him at such a high rank. And I know there's at least one other person in the world who has him, but it might be it. Okay, we've got the Fury. We have the internal bleed. Let's see what the damage is. So will they stack? And I don't think they did. Oh, no, they did. 55,000. Okay, so it did stack. So I think it's the diminishing returns, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So you get 55,000. So yeah, not bad at all. Okay, so we've tested that. Let's get out of this fight. Quit fight. Not sure what I want to look at next for testing. I would love to find a void. I don't know if there's a really easily accessible void to fight against. Wish I could find someone who had a rank 3 void in the world, because then that would be amazing. I know no one in my alliance has him as a profile pick. Yeah, I guess I don't know. In Abyss of Legends, there's no quick voids. To Labyrinth, of course. There is one in 6.3, but I think he's pretty far down. Let's look real quick. Story quests, 6.3. 6.3. Oh no, 6.2 has one. That's right. In the final quest, let's see if this void is close by. Let's just take a look. I feel like he's a little bit far away. The answer is, where are you, void? Oh, there you are. Yep, pretty far away. Okay, well, maybe one stream later on we'll go and do that. Anything else I want to test before I put 6 stones in him? No, I think that's it. Let's just put some sig stones in. So let me open up some crystals. The goal is, as I said, 11k. I think I need to get him to at least sig 80. And no sig 100 definitely does it. And so let's go to my 6-star sig stones. I have some crystals, so I'm going to open all those up. Just find those nice light blue ones. Where are you, light blue ones? You are right here. So I have 20 of them. I got 10 from a offer and another 10 for complete abyss. I think you get more, to be honest. Now 10 for complete abyss. I should get 100 to be honest. It's pretty low. So we want skill. Skill is what we want. And okay, 3 skill. Can't complain. And let's get more. Okay, and we ended up at 3 for 20. What was it? Yeah, I guess that's right around the expected amount. Got bunches of cosmic and yeah, not bunches of tech. So okay, so upgrade champions. Let's do some upgrading. So off we go to Nick. So we'll go dump in all of our whoops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Try that again. Use items. So we got 4 of the +5. That's a cool 20. So let's just put those right in him. So now he's up to 21. And confirm. I wanted to do this because Alliance Quest is starting. Usually I'd wait till the item use, but with Alliance Quest starting, I wanted to get those in him. And then use items. 32. So we'll put all those in. That gets him up to 53. And then, let's say, confirm. Maybe put in 27 generics. Get them right to 80. I think that brings me at my 11,000 goal. Okay, so, and then, let's see, use items. And then I'm just going to wait because, you know, there's enough chance I'm going to get another rank 3 pretty soon, and I might want to use them in there. So this is all just about prestige, just getting my prestige up fairly high for the Alliance. It's it's okay to have the prestige and the signature ability high. It's nice that it lasts a little longer. It's great for defense. Just means that people have to play around your Nick a little longer. But again, it's not really that critical. Sig. Actually, it's not critical at all. His signature ability, and so this is totally just a totally just for prestige sake, really. Okay, a little bit of delay, and so he was at 5% per second, and now he's at 4.3% per second. So I can't remember what the maximum was. I think it's like 2.5%. We can just go look at the. Oops, wrong one. Where's Mr. Rank 5? Why are you always at the bottom? So annoying. Oops, then wrong guy. Info. It is yeah, 2.23% at maximum. So not scaling that great, which sig ability often doesn't seem to. Okay, well, let's go do it for this video. I'll try to make some more like Nick Fury rank 3 videos. Just it's fun to play around with him, and yeah, he's a really good champion. So hope you enjoyed watching this video, and yeah, I'll be back in the States on Wednesday, so I think I'll do a live stream Wednesday nights. But until then, this is Enzo Eigen from the Alliance for Loki, wishing you a bonjourne, schönen Tag, and a nice day. Bye-bye.